Peace, my beautiful souls. So I got a new deck and I wanted to do a reading for us. It's a past, present, future. It's an oracle reading. For your past, what comes up, our past, for what comes up is you can only give the love you feel for yourself. No one can love you more than they love themselves. If someone has little love for themselves, they'll give you little love in return. Conversely, if they have great love for themselves, they'll pour that love onto you. So if you want more love, help others to love themselves, and most importantly, love yourself more each day. Fall in love with who you are, forgive yourself, and have compassion for yourself. Prioritize your relationship with yourself above all else. It's the most important relationship you'll ever have. When you deeply love yourself, you'll feel loved by others as a reflection of that great self-love. It's important to understand that if people can't give you the love that you are worthy of, it's not because they don't want to. It's simply because they have nothing else to offer. They've given you all they can. So accept it, understand it, and move towards those who can give you the love that you crave. Remind yourself every hour of the day that you are worthy of unconditional love. Place your hand on your heart and affirm, I love myself infinitely and unconditionally. So this one was regarding past, so perhaps there's been like a breakup of some sort, and it doesn't have to be, once again, a romantic breakup, like a romantic partner. It could be a separation with a loved one, a separation with a friend, even your old self, all of the above. Now for the present, the card that came out is the only reality is the present moment. To live in the present moment is a challenge for many of us. The mind is wired to anticipate future possibilities and to recall past experiences. However, problems usually arise from being too consumed with either one. When you are living in the present, you are fully alive. Unfortunately, the mind's instinct to protect us through fear often reminds us of past mistakes or warns us about potential future problems, causing us to miss the beauty of the present moment. To break from this cycle, try to calm down and relax. Train your mind like you would train a puppy and ask yourself, is the issue on my mind part of the present or the past or future? If it's not a part of the present, bring your focus back to the here and now. Remember that the present is a gift and we must cherish it. Repeat the mantra, present, 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 with your eyes closed, and let go of any past or future worries. So perhaps right now it's been a little bit difficult for you to stay in the present moment. As it's stated in there, sometimes that is hard for us to do. And maybe try, like, in the moment, starting to say like a gratitude list of the things that you have around you that you are grateful for. And yeah, just like it says, like, just try to focus more on what's happening now. I know we like to plan for the future and stuff like that, but which is good, and it's good to sometimes think of, like, when you have thoughts about the past, sometimes, a lot of the times, those are messages telling you something that you need to heal. But the most important thing is to not get stuck on those past situations, those past people, or think too, like, deeply into the future. Not to say don't plan your future or visualize it, but don't get caught up all in the future that you're not allowing yourself to be present and be grateful of the things that you have right now and be in these moments. A lot of times too, we be manifesting things and wishing for things to happen, and then when they happen, we don't even realize that we're in those moments that we asked for because we're thinking too much about, okay, what's next, or once again thinking too much into the past. So just trying to be more present in your moment, in the present moment. It's a really beautiful thing. So for the future, we got, if love is not free, it is not love. The interconnectedness of love, freedom, and life cannot be denied. Love is the essence of life, and it can only thrive in a state of freedom. Without freedom, life loses its meaning, and love cannot exist. It's crucial to understand that anyone who is with you because they feel like they have no choice is not free, and that relationship is not based on love. If you are with someone out of a sense of need or obligation, you are wasting your life without experiencing love or freedom. Relationships that lack freedom are simply transactions or attachments where one person gives something and expects something else in return. For example, I give you security, you give me love. I give you company, you give me sex. True love is a choice made repeatedly every day and every moment. It's not meant to change or control someone. It is unconditional. If you feel like you can't accept someone as they are, ask yourself why. Denying yourself love or freedom will only lead to a wasted life. List the attitudes you want to see changed in your partner. Determine which ones are essential to you. And if there is still a list, ask yourself why you want to stay in that relationship. If fear is the only thing holding you back, it's time to make a decision. So for what I'm getting for this is you're probably maybe struggling in a relationship that you're in, trying to figure out if you actually want to be in that relationship. And 9 times out of 10, when you're thinking like that, you probably really don't. And like it says here, you're staying out of a sense of obligation, maybe codependency, whatever that is. But we really do hinder our possibility to really be in love and experience true love. So do not hold yourself back from that. Like, if you feel like something's not working out, you should never have to force anything or like convince yourself to stay because like you've been with them for so long or whatever the case may be. But this also just yells to me that the love that you truly want is around the corner, but you have to make space for that. We have to let go of old things to make way for the new. And I'm not just saying drop somebody because you want somebody new, but I mean, your wants are relevant. If you simply just don't want to be with that person, know that that is more than enough of a reason to just leave. You do not have to have, like, somebody didn't have to cheat on you, treat you badly, and all that stuff for you to not be with them. You're not obligated to anybody. You simply just no longer wanting to be in that relationship or around that person is more than enough for you to let them go. But remember, we have to let things go to make space for new things to come in. And even with yourself, knowing that you are free, like being with somebody who keeps you like in a box, or if you're with somebody and you do not allow them to like be themselves fully or do the things that they want to do, you need to check yourself as well, because we shouldn't be like, nobody is ours. Like, they're not our property. We don't own them, like our boyfriend, girlfriend, mom, dad, brother, sister, child, whatever the case may be. You have to allow people to be who they are and be free, because you would want the same in return. But yeah, I trust this helps, and I trust whoever needs to hear it will hear it. Thank you guys. I love you, and I'll see you later.